Oh, there it is. Objective complete. I'm just going to stand here for a second. That's a completed contract, guys. Oh, objective complete. Oh, this is really happening, dude. 2 contracts at the same time on the whole C. All right, let's go finish this off, man. Oh, yeah, actually, also, we were supposed to pick up that last, what, 4 SKU from here? Is that it right there? Yeah, it should be. That little 4 SKU box. Because we went to Aorus. Oh, nope, there's another one there. It's on the back. What is going on, everybody? For those of you who are watching this as a YouTube video, let me get out of his way. We are about to do a 10 contract test, 10 contract challenge with the Hull C in the 4.1 PTU. We are a week or less probably away from this actually hitting live, and in my play experience so far, it's been really good. So we almost did 6 consecutive contracts before I made us go nuclear thanks to hitting a drone. So the goal of this video is going to be reliability testing in the Hull C. So I'm going to be super careful not to blow up the ship, and hopefully everything else works well. We're going to try to do 10 contracts, and we're going to see if everyone should be excited about the Hull C when 4.1 hits. I am actually optimistic. I think after the last live stream on, or yesterday, yeah, I think it was yesterday, right? Pretty sure. Got no ship up. We had a great time. 5 contracts, all completed well. Now, we're not going to really be... I guess we'll see how much experience we get. I don't know that we'll be really stress testing the upper limit of what it carries to, but we'll at least see how the contract reliability is. And wait a minute, let me get the quantum drive and livery set up. This time on the livery, I want to try out one we haven't had yet. Let's go with Dusk. We'll see how that behaves. Or see how that looks. And we need our quantum drive. Take off our propulsion. And yep. Oh, the game ate one of our Aorus quantum drives. So we still have one, which is good. I'm pretty much just going to go between like Aorus and Port Tressler, or Aorus and Seraphim. We're going to keep it simple. We're just going to see how many contracts we can actually get through successfully. I'm hoping we can do 10. I think if we somehow get 10 consecutive contracts, I think that'll be a really good sign for the Hull C. I think it'll make it a lot more playable for everybody versus the mess it's been in 402. Now, I don't know that the improvements seen here will directly translate into the live build. The PTU does often perform a little bit better than live just because there are less people on it. In fact, let's do a count. Let's see how many people are on right now. Display info 1, I think, shows the number. It's actually kind of heavy. There are 791 in the server, 340 in this shard. So there's a decent number of players. Yeah, let's check out this Dusk. I think this is the color. It's part of the 3 paint pack. You get Empyrean, Dusk, and Horizon. And this looks like it's the one that has a bit of the gold accenting, but it's all dark, which is nice. I think Horizon basically just has that caution tape area here, where it's usually orange or red. I think it's just white. So this is basically the jet black version with some gold accenting, which I do like. Yeah, if anybody missed the last live stream, go to about the hour and 37 minute mark to watch the epic conclusion to our Hull C testing. I learned what happens when you contact a drone at 500-600 meters a second. Was not pretty. Yeah, and that has been my experience as well with my Hull C in live. That's why I've been so eager for this PTU testing, because it's definitely getting some love. There's definitely some improvements. Let's go ahead and activate cruise control so we can get out of atmosphere a little bit faster. Make sure it's on. Yep, alright, let me go into flight mode rather, so we can make this go a little faster. But yeah, live 402 with the Hull C is rough. I don't think I've completed more than 2 contracts in a row cleanly without partially submitting. By the 3rd one, something breaks. If you haven't seen it, I mean, now you're here with us as we're going to test this. I'm going to run through back-to-back contracts. They're going to be a little bit kind of low bar for what the Hull C can do, but the whole point is to test its reliability with the contracts. The stream yesterday morning, we got through 5 in a row. It was impressive. I was kind of blown away. I got a little too excited and then destroyed my Hull C, getting a little bit too crazy with it. So we'll see. And I hope that the improvements that I've seen in the PTU carry over to live when it actually goes live, because that'll be a really good thing for all of us Hull C pilots in a big way. Wow, that was an instant blue grid. Let's go ahead and get her expanding as we slow down here. Make sure we don't run into anything. Yeah, see these little things floating around here, these drones and such, are what ended my last session. I will be very much on alert for these. Let me know what you think about this grid. I'm pretty sure it's smaller, but I don't know if I'm crazy. But this seems to be a smaller box compared to what we normally have in live. That's what gave me the first hint that they're actually working on something. Or they're actually giving this some attention. Because the ship itself has been fine. It's just been the reliability of actually getting cargo on it that's been a pain. There we go. We're stopped. Hands off the sticks. Let's see if we get that 90 skew. Commencing cargo transfer. Cargo transfer complete. So 90. Yep, we got a good chunk. Let's break away so we don't have any impound charges to worry about. It's 88. And 2 is 90. Yep. I mathed. Okay, let's go ahead and... yeah, okay, cool. That's what I thought. I mean, that's the first thing that stood out to me. I was like, that cargo box is way smaller than the one in live. And that got me excited, because I was like, oh shit, that means they did something. They're actually tweaking. Mark G, best way to avoid pirates is to do dogleg jumps past that don't intercept regular... Yes, regular routes, exactly. I mentioned that in the spring cleaning video on the YouTube channel, if you guys haven't checked that out. Even if you're heading into Hurston or Crusader, and are going to go to one of the moons like Yeller or Daymar, don't finish the jump all the way to Crusader or wherever you're going. Stop the jump early, and then nav to your next location, whatever it is. Because I think these quantum snares, they only go about 20 kilometers. So if you dogleg or break it up, you can avoid getting trapped by these guys. And anytime you are going to land in a regular node anywhere, don't sit there. Full boost and get moving, because it's a lot harder to trap you or catch you or shoot you down if you're blitzing up to a kilometer a second. So criminal gameplay is definitely spiked since Pro-Tem's down. Bounty hunting missions are down in a big way, so it takes more of a vigilante spirit to get out there and try to protect the players that are getting hit by people. And unfortunately, not every one of them, not all the murder hobos went to Pyro. Most of them are. If you go into Pyro, you just got to be alert, man. That place is lawless. Expect to be targeted just for being there, regardless of what you're in. The doglegging tactic and getting around and making several jumps to not be in a direct path is even more important in Pyro, especially if you're going to try to mine or do salvage. You got to shake it up a little bit, you know, break the trail. It's really, really, really easy to avoid pirates if you just take a couple of extra steps. If it is as improved as I'm hoping it is, and we see these improvements translate into live, every whole sea pilot is just going to be smiling ear to ear. It's about to be our time, boys. So yeah, this is currently not working. So what we're going to do is I'm going to bring us down to about a meter a second. We're going to hop out of our seat. We're going to do the seat check. Try to resync. My biggest sticking point in using the whole C in the PTU has been just the consistency of the boxes coming out. But last test, they never failed to. It just took some effort. Let's go through the MFD, or sorry, through the actual comms this time. By Genie Cargo, calling it. So Genie's having some problems, because this needs to disappear. And it's not. So we might have some server lag. We'll give it a second, you know. This is part of the process. We're still struggling to, oh, there we go. Okay, I mashed it a couple of times and it went through. All right, so yeah, I hit my hotkey like 4 times and the box appeared. All right, what we're also going to do is we're going to get a little sloppy. We're going to come in here sideways, like tilt it up like this. I know it's going to bug a lot of us who are picky about, you know, being straight and stuff, but I also want to test out how sloppy you can be to see how good this grid is. So we're going to come in here totally catty-cornered like a noob that doesn't know how to steer. And as soon as we got it, there we go. Hit the brakes. We're looking dumb. We're in here all sorts of crazy. Objective complete. See, this is weird. It says 88 out of 90. Okay, there's the last two, the 90 out of 90. So it took them bit by bit, and the objective was updated. So there we go. That's our first mission. That's 1 out of 10. Let's not go straight into the station. That would be bad. There we go. By Genie to Everest and Port Tressler. All right, we're doing a split one, guys. We're going to add a complicated order. 8 skew on a whole C. But it's part of the testing. Let's do it. We'll do Everest and then Port Tressler, and we'll go from Port Tressler on. That way we keep mixing it up. All right, let's see if we can get this cargo box to spawn. There we go. We got it. And it's right in front of us. And we went all catty-cornered too, and it was fine. We're going to do that again. We're going to come in kind of sort of sideways and down. Slow. Oh, shoot. I forgot lateral strafing is not very reliable in this, so let's get our speed down first. There we go. And we're in, so we're just going to go ahead and stop here and see what happens. Let me try the seat trick, just in case we're sort of out of sync. We're just going to pop up. Hop back in. It's like impossible to tell when you really need to do that and when it's going to be necessary. Cargo transfer complete. Look at that. All right, let's see. Did we actually get the boxes, though? I do see some boxes. Yep. All right. So, popping out of the seat. Fixed it. It resunk us with this... Resunk? Resynced? Resyncing? All right, cool. Moving on. There we go. All right, so I'm kind of like mashing the call button to get the box to spawn, but it's working, which is pretty awesome. What contract are you on now? So this is contract number 2. We are trying to... Yeah, it's a split contract. I think, right, guys? Did I lose track already? Are we on contract 1 or 2? Who in the chat's been following along? I'm pretty sure this is finishing contract number 2. Are they doing a rep wipe with 4.1? They shouldn't be, Gibbles. As far as I know, the only things that that should be wiped will be any of the ammo, the consumable med pens, any crates you have of commodities. Not like the personal storage crates you buy. Those should persist, but like if you have like copper corundum, goodies in your holds, like those will go away. I don't know if we're going to get a ship's component wipe. I know that with the issue that was going on with people duplicating stuff, they did a wipe on components, so you might have to rebuy your quantum drives and everything after this patch. Missiles and all, I think. Actually, I don't know. Missiles might persist. It can be a little weird. Sweet. That delivered quickly. We can move on to Port Tressler now. Got a visual on everything. Looking good. We're going to hit our cargo. Oh, instantly got it. Awesome. And there it is. We'll redirect our thrust. Now, our thrust vector indicator, I always like to try to keep it off of vital spots. Like this is a little sketchy right now. I don't like what's happening. I'm going to just keep boosting us in between the station. That was really weird. I didn't have like any vector control there. Woof! Throwing this whole C around like it's a medium fighter. I don't recommend this. We are doing a boost turn. We're coming in way faster than I thought. So yeah, while discussing exactly why I put the thrust vector indicator where I said, that way you don't just slam into a station. If you put that little knob where your ship is going in the clear, you're going to be okay. Oh yeah, just to show it off, we are running the Dusk livery, I believe, in the Empyrean paint pack, which I really like. Very dark industrial look compared to the Bombora. Alright, let's get in here and get this over with. And get on to our third mission. Bam! Done. Mission complete. Moving on to the next. Port Tressler to Seraphim Station. Let's go. 21. Let's see. Let's do a little rep check. Let's see where we're at. Rep is halfway through junior. Yeah, you don't get to real good whole C cargo until experience, so I don't know that we'll really be able to touch that today with what we're doing. I'm just kind of tapping this a few times. Some double taps. Okay, double taps are working really well to get these boxes to spawn. So if your MFD is not working, if you have the cargo loading request bound to like your keyboard or a flight stick or a controller or something, double tapping it today is working really well. Single taps back to back weren't really working, but the second I double tapped it, it called it up. The boxes are pretty forgiving too as far as how you land in here. It's just the whether or not you're moving thing. So I'm hands off. Cargo transfer complete. We'll give it a quick look. I can see the goodies on board there on the top spline and the starboard spline. All right, let's get out. Put that thrust indicator nice out there in the open space. And I'm going to set course to Seraphim Station. Question for you. I'm looking for a cargo ship that can do medium and large cargo runs. Currently, I only have a C1. Oh, so I am personally a massive fan of the Constellation Taurus, which you can rent to try out. It costs 8 million AUEC in-game to buy. We're in double tap. Oh, double tap didn't work. No double tap? Okay, that time it did. All right, where's our box? Where's our box? It's kind of transparent. Can be a little hard to see. I'm going to keep slowing down because we're still at 200 meters a second. There's our box. So the reason that I like the Taurus so much is it can fit 32 SKU boxes with 24s in there as well. You can even stack a third one if you really want to in the middle. And it has extremely good firepower. 24 size 2 missiles and 4 size 5 weapons. So I will do bounties with them, all like VHRTs, and grab the cargo off, and you know, I'll use it for hauling missions because it has the best ship's tractor beam in the game. I am very biased. Though I'm very much a Drake fanboy, the RSA Constellation Taurus is my most used ship in the game, hands down. Aside from that, there are some other good options. Like if you want to do purely cargo and you don't care as much about firepower, the Zeus is really good. I really love the design of the Zeus as well. Now, these are going to be in the 128 to 170 cargo range. You can go up to a Star Lancer, which my buddy Fen has, and is an amazing ship that does about 220 SKU and has 4 size 4 pilot guns. It's a badass all-arounder. The Corsair is a fan of, or people like the Corsair and the Andromeda as well, but they're a bit more military focused. They have about 96 or so SKU, I think, like the Raft does. There's Inner Hype. Yeah, I knew he was going to pop in at some point. Yes, that is our resident Misk fanboy, as I'm the Drake fanboy. And yeah, the Star Lancer is a great ship. There we go. That's number 3 completed. Weird, 20 out of 21. And are we going to see it? There it is, 21 out of 21. Okay, so it was a little weird, but it completed. Yeah, I'm over here dealing with this darn Misk Hull C when I'd rather have a Argo or Drake counterpart. I'm just kidding. No, my first love is my Prospector, so I can't even dog on Misk. I do like their ships. Alright, let's back away and make sure we don't get impounded. And let's get this next contract started, which will be, I believe, number 4 is what we're going into out of our 10 contract challenge. So far, so good. All going to Everest. Let's do it. Double collect. So Seraphim and Tressler, and then all of it going to Everest Harbor. Okay. I like it. I like it. There it is. You can kind of see it once it breaks off the atmosphere. But when it's like with the pink clouds of Crusader behind it, you could not see it. All right, so we've done a double drop off. Now we're going to do a double pickup, which is even more exciting because that means that it's able to handle multiple stops, multiple cargo grids, interacting with the splines, which is definitely an issue I was having on the live build. Let's see if we're able to get this loaded. Oh, server error. Oh, lovely. Does this count if this makes us fail? Oh no, we got a server error, so I don't know if I can go third-person view anymore. Sometimes we lose that command. Can I get out of my chair? Okay, I can. I'll have to see. Yeah, I've lost the function of F4. Let me see if I alt-tab out. Because of the stupid... Oh, no! No, no, no. No, no, no. Damn. I know! I know! Go, 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 go! Boost away! Stupid impound police! Come on! No, you're not supposed to be impounding me. I gotta wait. Dude, that's so lame. Okay, it was delayed, but it registered us leaving. Awesome. Can I call up another box? I'm not getting any inputs. We're having some major server lag on the PTU right now. That server error, man, I wasn't expecting that. That doesn't happen too often in the PTU. It's not in my experience. Everything else has been functioning really well. If we successfully bedlog and come back in, I'll actually... Damn it, if it would register. Oh, that's what people meant. You have to look lower to get that to work. There we go, we got it. All right. So, let me know what you guys think. I don't really consider this to be much of a failure because we got that server hiccup. I'm going to ditch the crap that is on the ship and just pick up where we left off, and we'll see what happens. Cool Instruments is the name of this shard. Oh yeah, new load screen you guys can all see. You know, there's only like 2 boxes. I got a tractor rifle. Let's just go do this manually. Wasting valuable time here, man. Oh. Yep. That's still a thing. It doesn't remember that your ship's supposed to be open. I'm going to see if I can open the splines, but it probably won't register. I might have to actually dock and call the ship back out. So, yeah, when server errors happen, this is one of the things that really annoys us as Hull C players because it just adds so many more steps to the process just to get back to what we were already doing. There it comes. All right, I'm actually going to go coupled here, and we're going to go ahead and let it try to auto-dock. There we go. All right, please don't blow up. Please don't blow up. Please don't blow up. The most money I've made in a single Hull C run is actually the 700,000 contract. Because I did have like 2 of those actually complete. I did one for 711K and one for 698K. And that's about 20 minutes of your time. Like, the whole C is going to be an amazing moneymaker, and that's in the experienced rank. Wow, look what happened, dude. Okay, the second we docked, we have a whole lot of weirdness. I'm not going to mess with any of that. We're going to go store the ship and bring it back out and hope that all that fixes, because this is part of the issue. I am really happy we docked without blowing up. We'll see. We're basically doing a prolonged workaround citizen right now. We're going to store the ship, call it back out, and then hopefully the splines and cargo as everything is in place properly. We're going to break away from the station. I'm going to throw away those boxes, and then we're going to get another contract and keep this party rolling. Let me go. Oh my, oh no, oh god, what just happened? We are partially in the station now. I'm just gonna burn. What is... I'm pretty sure the station just, took my ship back. Oh boy, yeah, this server is not liking it. And unfortunately in the PTU, man, it's like the only server there is. And this is happening. I'm a ghost. Yeah, dude, you can't stop me. I go right through that station. Oh my gosh. It is destroyed. Alright, I'm not gonna lie. I was a little mad, guys, when that Argo mech suit came out. That's because Argo did another mech suit before that, and then a flatbed truck. I want Argo to make me a mining and salvage ship and a medium to heavy freighter like a Caterpillar. I want more boats from Argo. I don't want more trucks and suits. I love Argo, but I'm not buying any of that crap because I want ships. No, I mean, I'll get that stuff too because it's fun, but when I heard that there were like the Drake mining ship and an Argo mining product too, like my brain got, like I lit up. I was excited. I was like, oh my god, am I finally gonna get my single seater or my single pilot Argo mining boat? No, it's a freaking jetpack met suit Atlas on steroids. Oh yeah, this is the one we were doing when things got messed up. Let's do it again. Really picking up where we left off. We're coming to an actual stop here. Let's see if we get all 7 skew. Let's see, we got it. That's 3 skew. Oh, yep, and there's the 4. We got everything. Awesome. So without the server hiccup, we got all of our stuff. Oh, we need to request cargo. I'm having way too much fun chatting with you guys. Oh, sweet. Did a little double tap and the box popped right up. So a little bit back into the whole C. I mean, aside from the server error, you guys might agree that this thing is actually performing pretty well, and I'm talking good about it right now. So, you know, keep that in mind. Something crazy might just happen. All right, we're just going to go ahead and hit couple to stop. I'm trying to not be as... Wow. There we go. That was fast. Did we get... All right, so let's see. We got that, and then... Yep, that's 7 and 7. It went forward and then aft splines. So back to Everest Harbor now to offload. This would have been contract 4 on our list. We'll see how many we get in this next... you know, hour, 55 minutes or so. Without the hiccup of the server error, we probably would have hit 10 contracts pretty easily. Have you tried doing multiple contracts on the auto load? So, hey, what's up, Deshaun? Good to see you. Not today. Today's goal was to try to just do like a consecutive 10 contracts to see if it held through, because we were doing really good on that live stream yesterday. But then we had a really janky server error that set us back. We're technically on contract 4 again, but we're finishing it up and it was doing really well. I'm trying to find an orbital maneuver node. Apologies. I do want to do the next test for the next video or the next stream. We're going to try stacking contracts on the whole C and the PTU. I want to try to get that done before it goes live to get an idea of, like, was it working? Was it something they factored in? So the ones we're doing now, where we're picking up or dropping off in 2 different places, these are working really well. Again, aside from the janky server error that kind of caused chaos, it's been doing really good. Overshot, because we got to do one more orbital node, I believe, before we get to Everest proper. There it is. The double taps, guys. All right, so if you keep that in mind, when 4.1 goes live, there's a good chance that the double tap method, if you bind request cargo loading to your sticks or to your keyboard, mouse, whatever, the double taps have been working, like sequential double taps. What? Account login timeout? Are you kidding? No way. Oh, maybe there's a PTU update. Oh, son of a... Ugh. Who said it? Who said it in chat? Was it you, Medrin, that said that CIG said I couldn't have this much fun with the whole C? We're having too good a time, or showing that it works, and they keep kicking me out of the game. He's like, this guy is so persistent. Pulls out the whole C back to back to back. Hey, Maggie C here needs some love. She's been working hard today, dealing with this janky server, trying to show that she's got what it takes for the long haul. I'm excited though, man. I'm really excited because the actual gameplay with the whole C has been pretty fantastic compared to 401 and 402. It's just the server stability, man. And then, of course, them doing a new patch, new update. So we really can't count. The last one wasn't a fail. It was just a new update patch. The server error messed us up a bit, but hey, it is what it is. Should we just send it, chat? Should we just pick up a couple of contracts and see what happens? Because I was going to dedicate this to the 10, but this has already been a bit of a butchered experience with the server and patch update and all. We can try to full send it. Get like 2 or 3 contracts and see what happens. Let's just grab anything that we can take. We'll do 3. We're just gonna full send this. If it works with 3 of these contracts, that's gonna be really impressive. So what an adventure, man. We got 3 missions done pretty well. Not much issue. We bumped into... Oh, thanks. Landing gear up. We bumped into a pretty gnarly server error that caused a cascade of problems. We got back in the Hull C after doing a contract in the Caterpillar. Started to look real good again. And then got hit with a patch update. There we go. Got it. Redirecting our burn while also pulling back to slow down a bit. Because we're coming right at the station. Kind of breaking my rule of putting a thrust vector indicator into clear space. So we're just going to be smart. I think this first pickup is probably going to be okay. I'm curious how it'll be when we start to pick up the other stuff on top of it. Alright, it says we got it. Alright, let's check that mission text. Let's see what it says. There it is. There it is. Yep. Screenshotting that. Issue council. Damn, I should have checked the mission text. You guys are totally right. Seraphim and Port Tressler to Everest. With the 4.1 patch, there's likely going to be this problem. You might see that it says to pick up the same thing from the same place. Just check that actual text. You know, just read the actual mission. You might think that's common sense. This dummy didn't do it. So there's a little tip for you. And I mean, it even showed, you know, collect. Like you could see where the collect icon was, like 50 gigs away. And I'm like, all right, well, something weird's happening. Confirmed. Does anybody else have the hard time not calling these LEO stations? LEO, low Earth orbit? This will be so kick-ass for all of us to just go crazy with our whole Cs. That also might mean everybody keep your head on a swivel with regard to pirate gameplay. Because as the whole Cs become more practical and are out in the verse more, you know that those pirate orgs are going to start actually targeting us because we're going to be out there. So especially keep that in mind if you're spending your own money on your own cargo loading, on your own hold. Hauling missions might just be the safer bet. Might not be quite as profitable. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of insane. If you're an experienced hauler, then you can make 700K in one mission with a working Hull C in about 20 minutes time or less. All things considered. So it's kind of hard to imagine the freelance cargo trading actually being worth more. But then again, 4,600 SEU of potential profit margin is something to consider. There we go. We're picking up. What's up? And did we offload? Wait, yeah, because this is also an offload point. And I think we did. Well, at least 2 skew of it went away. Because it was up at the on that top spline. We just have that one. We'll check our mission when we get out of here. Because next we need to set course for Baijini. Alright, so we're delivering 93 skew here. And I think we're picking up like 80 or something. Dorsal aft spline just filled up with cargo. So we're filling up with everything, man. Cargo transfer complete. Let's get out of here. I think now we're going to Port Tressler. I got a little ahead of myself. Pulling back hard. We're going to go to get our cargo grid, which is right there. Heck yeah. All right, I can see all these drones this time. I see you. I see where you all are. Nuh-uh. Not today, Port Tressler. Dude, I really want to see this drop off everything, man. I am so pumped. Because this is going to drop 2 contracts. It'll complete 2 of the 3 if this works. Someone's going to be out there flying around be like, look at this dedicated Hull C tester right now. Yeah, if you guys see a Hull C in the PTU doing this stuff, you'll know it's me. Alright, parking brake engaged. Hands off the sticks. Oh, there it is. Objective complete. I'm just going to stand here for a second. That's a completed contract, guys. Oh, objective complete. Oh, this is really happening, dude. 2 contracts at the same time on the Hull C. Alright, let's go finish this off, man. Oh, yeah, actually, also, we were supposed to pick up that last, what, 4 skew from here? Is that it? Right there? Yeah, it should be. That little 4 skew box. Because we went to Everest. Oh, nope, there's another one there. It's on the back. All right, the final contract should just be back to Everest to finish that one off, right? Yeah, we just got to go back to Everest Harbor. This, if these 3 complete, that'll beat the record of the most contracts I've completed in a play session with the whole sea. But it also will demonstrate 3 contracts being simultaneously loaded, offloaded, onloaded, like completed all at once. If we finish this without me blowing up the whole sea, we'll have broken our 5-trip record. All right, double tap our request. There it is. Park and brake on. Still kind of moving, so I'm going to jiggle back a little bit. There we go. Oh. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. No! I saw it on board. I know I saw it. We'll be able to go back in the stream to see it. It definitely was there. And it's gone now, so it ate it. It took everything. I guess we had to have a little weirdness, huh? I know I saw 2 4s, and it took them. It just didn't register it. Oh, yeah, let's get out of here. I knew it. The second that turned blue, I was like, you jerks are trying to capture me again. Well, we'll definitely know it's off if we close the ship up, if that works, as we're blasting away. Yep. So, okay. In hindsight, it pulled everything off. The material was there. It didn't reflect that last foreskew being pulled off and completed. So if we tailor our trips to avoid maybe some of those smaller boxes like that, I mean, with the big whole sea, most of us aren't going to be doing these kind of missions anyway. We're just stress testing. But I think out of everything that happened, that is the only mission that on its own technically failed. So out of 6, only 1 failed. So, I mean, just as a real quick, very, very simple way of looking at this, if we take that, that's an 83% success rate. 83%. With stacking and the weirdness of the server. So that is good. That is really good. It's not fixed. It's not perfect. But the whole sea is definitely improved. Yeah, I'm happy, though. I mean, that was a good time. I appreciate everybody who tuned in for this. It ended up being over 4 hours. I'm definitely going to be getting out of here. Let's go ahead and do a little raid out, man. Let's see who's streaming on Star Citizen and go pay them a visit. But that was fun, guys. Again, thank you so much for tuning in. Keep your eyes out for the YouTube video. It'll be out probably Monday. I'll probably do like a Monday, Wednesday, Friday sort of upload cadence. But yeah, until next time, guys, I will catch you later. Or I'll see you out in the verse. Either way.